Oh, my light is terrible. Something don't look right. Hold on. Nope, I need this light. Something is not. Oh, I know. I know exactly what it is. Did that help? Yes, that's much better. All right. Ooh, get these glasses off. All right. We are live and in living color. All right. Can y'all see the counter? No. How did I do this the last time so that y'all can see this counter? Did I have this sitting down on the countertop? Oh, I'm about to drop my glass. My light. Hey. I don't know who it is, but what's up? Okay, that's better. What is with this doggone light? Look, y'all, the light acting crazy. It ain't trying to stay on the laptop. It looks really dark right now for some reason. Do I need this light? Ooh. Just give me the light. We at the party. Hey, Neek. How you doing, friend? I'm just over here trying to get this light ready, right, to see why I look so washed out. Girl, you know I ain't got no sense. I don't know what's with my light today, but I don't know. I can't tell. Lord, you tried to. See, so here's the thing. I wish I knew that she was going live today before yesterday, because I would have rescheduled mine. I'm trying to get this light together, y'all, because I can't take it. I would have rescheduled mine for 8:00, but I didn't. I had already told, I had already posted in another group that I was going live today. So that's why I was like, well, I already made this promise that I was going live. Why does my screen look dark to you? Or do I look bright? And it might be my eyes, child. Because why? Menopause. Okay, good. It doesn't look like. Okay, cool. Because I was getting ready to shine the light. Ooh. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So I was gonna thank you, girl. Hold on, let me pull up my dress before YouTube be trying to censor me. Girl, this heat, and between heat and hot flashes, it's the pits. And so I'm like, I got to dress as cool as I can because I don't like being hot and sweaty. It's awful. So yeah, so I just wanted to come up here. It's Wine Wednesday, y'all. Wine Wednesday. And so the cocktail that I'm going to be making is called the Pineapple Sunset. Let's see. You got me. That's what I'm talking about. Look, we got a real sis. She's supporting both of us at the same time. She is up there double working. I can see you right now. Texting, looking, texting. Girl, why did I hit the compass? Like I needed to know where I was going. And I'm not going nowhere. But yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I had already said I was going live. So I was like, I might as well just go ahead and do it. So let me see. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what y'all's lesson is going to be today. I already had it. I hate the way my thing looks. I need to get a box light. That's what I need. Anybody out there that got box lights that want to sponsor me? I need a box light. All right, we get ready to get started. Let's see. Okay. All right. So, hey, y'all. Welcome to Wine Wednesday. So, today we got a lot going on over here. Today's wine is a German. Is this German? Yes, this is a German wine. I got it as a Christmas gift, and it actually is a whole kit. Hold on. Let me show y'all the whole kit. Sweat is coming. I'm hot, child. So we are going to eventually review all of these wines. I got this as a gift from one of my closest friends. She's like a sister. So tonight we're going to do this Regent glasses. The brand is called Falls, and it is the grape is Regent. So this is the wine. It's a small one. I don't know if you'll be able to find this wine in any stores. I believe she says she got it at Costco. It was a Christmas gift set. So this is the wine. If you want to take a picture of it, hold it right there for you. But if you are not, into bold red wines, this one may not be for you, because I did do a little research to see what the wine was about, because I did want to be able to tell y'all something. So it is a German wine, and the grape is Regent. So the name here, wait, where's my camera? Right there. Wait, there it is. This Regent, that is actually a grape. So this is the varietal. The Regent is the varietal of this wine. Varietals are the types of grapes. You'll have the types of wines. You have your Moscato, you have your thank you, Nick. You have your Moscatos, you have your Chardonnays, you have your Rieslings, you have your Regents, and different areas will give you different types of grapes. So, hey, Alicia. So you just in time, because we just started talking. We're talking about this Regent wine. This is the wine that we're trying tonight. And the cocktail we're going to make is called a Pineapple Sunset. Let me tell y'all how good Chat GPT is. Well, my Chat GPT her name is Rosie. I had to give her a name, y'all. So I went over there to Rosie and I was like, Rosie, what can I make with these ingredients? And I gave her my ingredients. I wanted some Jameson. So I gave her Jameson, orange liqueur, limes, and pineapple juice. And she said that you can make a drink with whiskey, orange liqueur, pineapple juice, and lime. And here are the measurements. And I said, well, I need a name for it. And she says, you can call it Pineapple Sunset. Girl, what? Because we are going to learn tonight how to float wine on your cocktails. Speaking of which, I need to get a cocktail spoon. Hold on. So I don't know if you've ever seen cocktails when you get see the cocktails, you'll have the drink here, about this much of the drink, and then you see a layer of red wine on top, or you see a layer of red. That's because they floated the wine on top. So we're going to do that tonight. Now, I've floated wine before. I have not done it in quite some time, so I hope that it works out again tonight. But let's get into this Regent red wine. All right. It is a screw top, and I hope it's not on too tight, which it seems to be. Hold on. And I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't like screw top wines. I prefer wines with a cork. Baby, it don't matter. Okay? It don't matter. If the wine is going to be good, it does not matter the type of top you have. Corks and screw tops, it really don't matter. So let's get that out there. If you're taking notes, corks and screw tops do not matter. What matters is what's in the bottle. All right, so this is a German wine, and let's see. Oh, it's really pretty in color. I'm only pouring out a little bit because I am making that cocktail. We don't want to go a little bit too far, Still got to get up and go to work in the morning. How was y'all's day today, by the way? All right, we're swirling, and anybody, can you drop in the comments why we're swirling the wine? Does anyone remember why you swirl your wine? Anybody remember? Oh, this smells spicy. Let's see. Yeah, you got to smell it, and it opens it up. When you swirl it, it helps to open up all of the fragrances of the grapes and the fruits that are going to be in it. And sometimes you're going to have herbs in your wine too. So it opens it up. So good answer, Nick. Good answer. Yes. You smelled it so that, you do swirl it so that you can smell it. Hey, India. Hey, Lane. How y'all doing? So just to catch y'all up, we are, I just asked the question, why are we swirling our wine? And if somebody needs that to smell it, so We are dropping in the comments. We're doing a little pop quiz. So for those of you who just got in, today's wine is Regent. This is a German wine, and we got this as a Christmas gift, and it came in a kit. So let me show you. This is the kit that I got. So we're going to try all of these wines together, okay? You can find it at Costco maybe. It was around Christmas time when she got it for me, so I can't promise you. But our cocktail today is going to include the red wine, okay? So let me tell y'all offset. So just in case you have these ingredients in your kitchen, you can make the cocktail with me. Today's cocktail is brought to you by none other than ChatGPT. My chat's name is Rosie. I just told everybody that. So here are the ingredients. You can use whiskey, orange liqueur, pineapple juice, and limes. Or if you have lime juice, you can use lime juice. And did I say, and I said pineapple juice. So I asked her, I needed a name for it. The name for it is the Pineapple Sunset. Doesn't that sound cute? And like, ooh, I love it. Okay, so we're swirling our wine so that we can open it up. And like I said, it smells spicy. It's getting really jammy. Like I'm smelling like blackberry jam. It just smells like gooey. So you know how if you were to take your fruits and put them in the oven and like sprinkle some brown sugar on them and you're just like barely baking them, but then you get out and you see all of the sugars oozing together. That's what this reminds me of. Like the sight of that and all the gooiness and the sweetness. That's what this aroma is reminding me of. What was that honking, child? All right, now let's get into the wine. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. I think that this one, let's see, it is 11% alcohol by volume, which is not a high percentage of alcohol, but it is just enough to get you right. So that is the percentage of the alcohol is medium sweet, which is going to be good because the way that they described it on the website, they said it was kind of bold. I should have read the bottle because medium sweet to me does not mean it's about to be bold. So that's what we have. All right. Now let's get into sipping the wine. And remember, it's a red wine. It does not have to be chilled. So it's okay to hold it by the bowl. Let's get in here and see. Oh, okay. So right off the bat, it's juicy. It has a nice amount of tannins. Tannins. This is your lesson for today. What are tannins? Tannins are what makes your wine give you that, you know how your palate dries out and then it starts to get juicy and watery? That's tannins. That comes from the skins of the grape, the seeds of the grape, the stems of the grape, how long they let it sit in the barrel or whatever they are letting the wine how long they're making the wine. That's where the tannins come from. The longer the skin sit in, the longer the seeds and the longer the stem, the more tannic the wine is. That means the more drier your mouth will feel, the more like bitter sometimes the wine is going to be. So while it's in that winemaking process, that's what the tannins are. So now when you have a wine and you're like, oh, this is dry, that means that there are a lot of tannins in that wine. All right. So that's your lesson for today. This wine is really good though. And it's like almost like pink pepper. It's not like spicy like black pepper, but you're getting a little bit of that pink pepper on the back of your palate, like right up in here. And in the front, it's like I just bit into a black plum. This is a really good wine. She good, y'all. So see if y'all can find this brand. Get your little screenshot. And hopefully you can find it in a store. Now, I did look online just to see about the wine, and they did have reviews of it, so you may be able to find it somewhere. So now let's put the wine to the side. We're going to go ahead and finish this little bit up too. And then we're going to get into making our cocktail. That's a good one. Okay, 1 to 5. Would I buy that if I could find it in the store? Yes, absolutely. Is it too dry? No. If you can do a Pinot Noir or even a Cabernet Sauvignon. If you can handle those wines, you could definitely handle this wine. So I'm going to see if I can leave it in the screen somewhere so that y'all can see. I think that if you can handle a Pinot Noir or a Cab, you would definitely be able to handle this wine because it's not too dry. It's just right on the cusp of it might give you a little bit of sweetness, but not. Oh my God! I just got nutmeg. I just got a little bit of bacon spice, y'all. That nutmeggy flavor just hit. So this wine may be a little complex. Like sometimes if you're sipping your wines and after a while you let it sit and savor, you may notice that the flavors change on your palate. That's because other things are coming out from like the temperature of your mouth, the temperature of your tongue. Your body temperature can change the flavors and what you're getting out of wine. So I just got like nutmeg just now. So that is really good. Ooh, I love it. All right. So now let's get into our homemade cocktail, y'all. So listen, I have not made this before. Let's see. Yeah, it is very neat. It is very neat. And it's very interesting. And like I was saying that, I have always been a wine drinker. I love to drink wine. And then one day I was like, girl, you spending a lot of money on wine. Why not learn about it? Next week, I'm going to show you guys some of my wine manuals that I love, that I kind of like swear by, my wine Bible, my wine journal. Like I'm going to show you guys that next Wednesday. So you'll just get to see. Next Wednesday might not be a lesson included. Who knows? But I'm definitely going to show you some wine books that I think are really good that I have had since I started really studying wine. I'm trying, India. I'm trying. Something is I got a hair in my eye. All right. So let's get into our cocktail. Let me get my glass out of the freezer because I did have it chilling. Y'all remember last week I told you, chill your glasses because when you make your cocktails, so much better in a chill glass. All right. So tonight's glass, we're using, anybody know? Martini glass. All right. And she is nice and frosted. So that means we need to hurry up and make this cocktail. All right. So we're going to go ahead and put some ice in our shaker. And again, I was too lazy to go to the garage and go to the deep freezer to get the real ice. So I'm using regular old kitchen ice. Ice is ice, right? But I just feel like the ice that comes in a bag is just so much better. You get more shake out of it. You get more frost. All right. So we got a few ice cubes in. Now this recipe does can make 1 to 2 drinks depending on how large your martini glass is. So I have these small ones like this that if I wanted to, I could make this fit into, 2 of these because we are going to float wine on the top. All right. So we have 1 ounce of Jameson. That's the whiskey I'm using today. And you could also, if you're not a brown liquor girl or guy, you could use coconut rum in place of this because that'll give it like a little bit of a different flavor. You could use coconut rum, and instead of using orange liqueur, you could use triple sec. So that'll like give you more of like that islandy type flavor, like give you more of the tropical islands and vacation type drink. This one right here is just going to be for like, I just want something pretty. I want something to chill because when I think brown liquor, I think chill. All right. So now what I say, 1 ounce of whiskey. All right. Then we're going to go in with a 1/2 ounce of our orange liqueur. And this is a really good one. I'm not sure if you guys have ever tried it. I know most people go with, Lord, I just lost my train of thought, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all in a little while. If I think of it, if I don't think of it, charge it to menopause. That's the name of the game in life. Charge it to menopause. All right. So we're going to go in with a 1/2 ounce of orange liqueur. And then we are going in with 1 ounce of pineapple juice. Hopefully I don't spill it because I normally don't use this big pitcher. I normally have it on something small, but I did good. I didn't spill it. All right. Then we're going to go in with a 1/2 ounce of lime juice. Now, limes don't put out a lot of juice. So we're going to go in This lime is juicy. Normally you get a half ounce of lime juice out of one whole lime. That's typical. But this one is kind of juicy. So I'm going to go in with a little bit more. And one thing that you'll notice when I make cocktails, I really love to use fresh ingredients because it really makes the cocktail so much better. All right, now we're going to cap it, shake it up. And you know what? The more I think of it, this recipe, oh, you know what? It would have made 2 cocktails if I had used 3 ounces of the whiskey and 1 ounce of the liqueur and 1.5 ounces of pineapple juice. So this one is only going to make 1. So we're going to go ahead and pour this in. Oh, she pretty. Okay, she pretty. Now, I have not done this in a very long time. It's been at least a good year. So now we're going to try to remember how to float wine on our cocktail. One thing I can tell you, you're using the back of your spoon and you have to pour slow. You want your neck of your bottle touching the back of your spoon. Let it rest and slowly pour. It didn't float. It mixed. Oh, no. So that means, I'm going to tell y'all what that means. It means this wine has too much sugar in it. See how it's slowly separating? It should have automatically sat right on top. It should not be this little bit of yellow. There should be way more yellow at the bottom. You should have more float on top. It's still pretty, but I would have liked it just to be at the very top. So I don't know if you guys can see the separation of colors, but we still got a pineapple sunset. Now let's try it. Okay, I don't like the way that it didn't float. So tip, if you want it to really float, then like a Shiraz or it's separating more. A Shiraz, a Syrah, a Malbec. Those are heavier wines. Even a Chianti. Those are really bold red wines. Those wines will float immediately because they have the least amount of sugar in them. So this one has quite a bit of sugar, as I can tell, because it mixed instead of floated. It didn't float a lot. So now let's try it and see. It's still really pretty though. And I wish you guys could, well, you can see like the bubbles on the top from the pineapple juice. Let's see. Okay. Let me tell her thank you for this cocktail because this is really good. Let me see. Where's she at? I got to go back to the recipe. Let's see. Cocktail recipe. This cocktail came out perfectly. Thank you for the idea.
You're welcome. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. If you ever need more recipe ideas or anything else, I'm here to help.
Y'all hear Rosie, okay? Got to tell her thank you, Rosie, because she helped me come up with this cocktail. So anyway, this is the pineapple sunset. I think it's very pretty, and this is one of my favorite martini glasses. Y'all get a sip. Everybody get your straw. Another tip real quick. When you're making cocktails for people, my voice keeps trembling. When you're making cocktails for people, if you want to get everyone to taste it to see if they'll like it, get a straw, put it in, top it off, and then pass the straw. That way, nobody got to drink out your glass. Ain't nobody got lips got to touch it. Because I don't believe when people lips touching my glass. And I don't even want people hands touching my glass for real. So I get you a straw and I give you a little drop so you can decide if you want to order the same drink as me. Okay? Let's see. All right, Alicia, you got a question. Alicia was like, Alicia, you got a question, sis? Yes, India. Hey, Rosie girl. Look, Rosie knew what she was talking about. Y'all, can you tell that? Can y'all see the separation in colors? Because I can barely see it, but I can see a little bit. Can anybody see it? I'm going to have to make another one because I'm going to need a what? Thumbnail. I was waiting to see if Alicia had a question. Another thing when you're doing floating drinks list. Oh, you can see it? Okay, cool. Another cocktail that is really good if you want to do a wine float on the top is a New York sour, Manhattan sour, whichever one you want to call to name it. And here's another trick to that. This is going to probably gross some people out, but it is a true cocktail. When you put your ingredients in, I might do that too. That's one of my fall drinks. So I'll make that one come the fall, like when we get to the warmer months, because you put an egg in it. I know that's too much. I know. But you actually put an egg in the cocktail. You shake it up. It brings you about this much foam. You don't smell the egg anymore. You don't taste it. It's like the liquor breaks down all the protein that's in the egg, and you have a white foam at the top. Then you have a red layer of wine at the bottom, and then you have your whiskey at the bottom. So that's another idea. So I'll show you guys that in the fall months. Let's see. So that wine has a sweetness to it. Yes, this wine does have sweetness, which is why it did not float the way that I was hoping it would have. And I picked it out because when I went online to read to make sure if it was a bold wine or kind of dry, it said it was. I should have just read the back of the label, because on the label, it clearly says red wine, medium sweet. What? Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm not going to press it until I get home. Till I get there. Okay. You probably don't want to be in camera. You're not dressed. Let's see what. So what you said? Okay, huh?
That's good.
You like it?
Yeah, tastes like sunset.
She said it tastes like sunset. Well, the Rosie named it pineapple sunset. Let's see.
It's done.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Welcome. Now I'm just gonna do the pancakes.
Okay. Let's see. Just put it on my bed.
Okay.
She just altered my jumper for me, my romper. So good to have a seamstress fashion person in the house. Let's see. She's talking about somebody got to do it. And yes, I pay her because this is her job. Let's see. So let's see. Any more questions? Lane said, is it sweet? Yes, this one is sweet. It's not like sweet like you're going to think like it's not, excuse me, it's not Moscato sweet. It's not sweet red wine sweet. It's like that off dry. So you get a little bit of the dryness, which I told you about the tannins. And then as far as the sweetness goes, it's just like a hint of sweetness. But for it to float, it needs to be a heavier red wine. Oh, you can see. Okay. Cool. So yeah, this is our pineapple sunset, y'all. I love this. And so I think I might do this every week instead of like me using a cocktail that is, all right. Thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate that. Instead of me using a cocktail that's already created, I think that each Wine Wednesday, because every Wine Wednesday, I want to show you guys how versatile wines are, and I want to show you how to make a cocktail using the wine. So I probably should stand up because YouTube might think I ain't got no clothes on if I was stooping down like that. Y'all know they be acting funky sometimes. But I think that what I might start doing is if I can't come up with an idea of my own, I might just take a picture of my ingredients and ask Rosie, girl, what can I make? Because this came out really good. And I'm not one for pineapple drinks, really. This one is just enough pineapple in it, and it's just enough sweetness because I love me a dry drink. Like I like dry wines. I like dry drinks. I am one of the ones that give me a dirty martini, extra olives. That's me. Yeah, give me a scotch on the rocks. I just like bold drinks. So for me to have this one, and I'm just proud of myself because I'm drinking it, and it's not sweet at all. It's just never thought to use my assistant to. Yes, girl, use your assistant. She can come up with recipes for everything. Yep, if you have ingredients in your refrigerator and you don't know what to cook for dinner, tell her this is what I have. What can I make? And I'm pretty sure she'll come up with a recipe for you. Look, people underestimate the power of using these digital things. People do not think about using ChatGPT and there's one on Google and Gemini. I think it's something called Gemini. people don't think to use those, and they are very versatile. Like we can use those for a lot of things. So I hope you guys have enjoyed our time together on this Wine Wednesday. Just a quick little half-hour girl chat. I have enjoyed this time with you. And I'm trying to think next week. Should we do okay, I need an idea. Let's see. Yes, chat, use her. I use her for everything. I know she'd be like, Lord, she back again. Chat, hate to see me coming. Neek, for those of you who would like a mocktail, you could actually use pineapple juice, the lime juice, and there's non-alcoholic wines out there. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but there are alcohol removed wines, and you could use an alcohol-free wine to make a cocktail. Or if you just wanted something like zesty, like, kind of like to make it look like this, you could use a cranberry juice. That'll give you that red color, and you could still do your shaking of the lime juice, the pineapple juice, and I would even put a little bit of club soda in it. Yep. I would even add a little bit of club soda just to give it like a little bit of pop, because the whiskey is giving this like a little bit of and then the mixed with the red wine, you get a little bit more. So I would say that you could do that with a mocktail. You could do, like I said, you could do the pineapple juice, lime juice, some cranberry juice to give you that red, just a little bit though, because I would go with one juice that's going to be like the limited amount, like a sugar-free. So if you're going to use the full sugar pineapple juice, I would go with the low sugar cranberry, or vice versa. That way you don't have all of that sugar layered into your glass, and make you a little mocktail. I might ask our girl Rosie how to make a mocktail using certain ingredients. That way I can add a mocktail, because I want to make sure that each week I'm giving an option for a cocktail and a mocktail, because not everybody wants a drink. I do, but not everybody wants a drink. Anyway, ladies, this has been fun. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much. Anything else I had to say? Let's get digital, baby. Anybody else got anything? Anybody got any questions? Any questions? Going once, going twice. Good idea. Everyone have a good night. Yes, have a great night, Neek. I appreciate y'all. I love you. I will see you guys next Wednesday. Y'all be easy. Don't be greasy. I know I'm corny. Bye.